I was skeptical about this one, but I just had to dive in and see if Lenovo's ThinkPad P1 Gen 7 lived up to the hype. I'd heard great things about it, but I'd also read some mixed reviews that left me questioning whether it was the right choice for my workflow. But I'm glad I decided to give it a shot. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. So, after spending some quality time with the ThinkPad P1 Gen 7, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed. The first thing I noticed was the display. It's massive, and I mean that in the best possible way. The 16-inch WQXGA screen is a real treat, with 2560 by 1600 resolution that makes everything look crystal clear. The 500 nit brightness is also a major win for anyone who works in environments with a lot of indirect sunlight. It really does make a difference. And did I mention it's also got a 165Hz refresh rate, making it perfect for video editing and other resource-intensive tasks. Now, let's talk about the specs. This machine packs a serious punch under the hood, with an Intel Core Ultra 7 165H vPro processor that really delivers when it comes to multitasking and heavy workloads. The 24 cores also come in handy when you're working on projects that require serious processor power. And, as if all that weren't enough, you've also got 32 GB of RAM and a 2 TB SSD. It's an absolute powerhouse. With this kind of muscle, I can confidently say that the ThinkPad P1 Gen 7 can handle anything I throw at it. But what's really impressive about this machine is how well it handles the day-to-day stuff, too. For example, when I'm working on a document or browsing the web, the battery life is simply incredible. I've been able to easily get a full day's work in without needing to recharge. And, with the ThinkPad's legendary keyboard, I can type out reports all day long without even noticing I'm using it. Plus, the backlit keyboard is a nice bonus for late-night work sessions. The ThinkPad's ergonomics are also top-notch, with a great weight distribution that makes it easy to carry around. And, at 0.73 inches thick, it's hardly even noticeable in my bag, a definite plus for anyone who needs to be on the go. But what really seals the deal for me is the inclusion of a fingerprint reader. It's so seamless to just swipe my finger and log in that I almost forgot I even had it. Of course, as with any high-end machine, there are some downsides to consider. One thing I've noticed is that the ThinkPad's fans can get pretty loud when the system is under heavy load. Not a deal-breaker for me, but it's worth noting. And, at almost $2,500, it's certainly not cheap. Pros are definitely the display, build quality, and performance, which are just stellar across the board. It handles everything I throw at it with ease, from video editing to 3D modeling. The battery life's also a real winner, and I love the inclusion of the fingerprint reader. Cons, though, are mostly nitpicks. Like I mentioned, the fans can get pretty loud, which might be a problem for some people. I've also noticed that the upgrade options are a bit limited, especially when it comes to the RAM. You can upgrade it, but it's not as simple as just opening up the box and swapping it out yourself. All in all, though, I'm so glad I went with the Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7. Links in the description below if you're interested in checking it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.